Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You have officially made it to Talks with Candy. And today we're just going to be talking about something super simple, but I know if you're looking at this, then you're thinking or debating or getting ready or planning to go. But we're going to be talking about, is Job Corps worth it? What to expect and what not to do and what to do. I'm just gonna give y'all a whole rundown of everything, okay? So I'm gonna tell you guys a little about me. I went to Job Corps in May and I got out in August, okay? Now, usually you don't get out that quick, but since we had the government shutdown and they start pulling funds back from, certain areas that the government was funding, Job Corps is a government funded program. So they start sending people home because they believed that it was going to get shut down, but it didn't. Okay. I'm pretty sure you heard of it. If you're interested in joining Job Corps, you probably heard of that. But yeah, so my stay was shorter than it was supposed to, but we're not mad at it. I'm actually thankful and I thank God every day because it wasn't the most terrible experience, but it's nothing like, y'all see, it ain't nothing like this, okay? So I did CMA, that's a certified medical assistant. They have multiple trades that you could pick off. And now I know a lot of people think that, oh, they need a high school diploma or you need to come with your driver's license, or no, just come as is. Only requirement is with like the age. They do a background check, but they really don't care. Job Corps is really for delinquents. You know what I'm saying? No shade, no tea, but it's really for delinquents. But 16 to 24 is the age requirement. If you're a little older, try. If you're 24, turning 25, try, because they might let you in. Because when I was there, it was a few who came in who was above the age requirement. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you guys like what to expect, what should you bring, and etc. But we're gonna make this really fast because I just got off a 10-hour shift and it wasn't all that good. So I'm kind of tired, but I said I'm gonna give y'all this video before I go to sleep, okay? And that's exactly what I'm doing. So clock in, make sure you like this video because I'm sacrificing my hard-earned time, my valuable, precious time, to give y'all some details about Job Corps. So if you want more content from me, subscribe and leave a comment. I don't care what you say. Say something, okay? It don't hurt. It don't cost to support. That's my biggest thing. To support, it costs $0, okay? So leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And let's get right into the video, okay? So, like I said, come as is. Job Corps provides you with your driver's license, a high school diploma, and they also get you a trade. And you could possibly get 2 trades if that's what you want to do. They also offer advanced training for certain areas, like for healthcare, they offer LVN, and then for like material handling, they offer welding. No, I think they have a welding. For material handling, I know someone who went to learn how to operate trains, and I think it is welding. It's I'm not too familiar with like the man things, but they do offer advanced training for certain things, okay? Like culinary, I don't really think there's no advanced training with that, but with culinary, they did send like a lot of people to Disneyland to work there. So yeah, okay. So basically, when you first get to Job Corps, when you apply, they're gonna do a background check, they're gonna do a drug test, they're gonna do an STD check, and everything. And the reason they do that is because they have to be aware of who and who. Like, if you do drugs, and I'm talking about weed and probably hard narcotics, whatever, they're gonna test you for it, and it's gonna show up in your urine, or yeah, because they do a urine test. So it's going to show up in your urine, and they're just going to tell you like, okay, you have this many weeks and we're going to retest you. Sorry. You have this many weeks and we're going to retest you. And then if you fail at the amount of weeks that they gave you, then they're going to kick you out. Okay. So once you go, if you smoke it, you don't have to, well, you probably should, because if you smoke before you enroll to Job Corps, then you probably should stop work and get out your system. But if you know, you don't want to, you don't have to, because they're going to give you time while you're there to get out the drugs, okay? And it's going to be easier because it's supposedly not going to be no drugs, but you know, it'll be a little easier because, you know, it's less accessible. But if they do find drugs in your system, then you're not going to be able to go home. You can go home for the first 2 weeks, but then you're not going to be able to go home for the amount of time that they want you to get off them drugs. So let's say they give you 3 weeks to get clean, or 4, you're not going to be able to go home for them 4 weeks, okay? Rather than you come in without drugs in their system, soon as you eligible to go home, you're going to be able to go home because, like, you don't have no drugs in your system, okay? But yeah, come as is. Job Corps help you with majority of everything that you need. If you don't have a high school diploma, they pay you more. They pay you for completing the trade and getting your high school diploma. They pay you more for getting your high school diploma than they pay for you getting a trade, which is weird because it's like, bitch, I did 4 years in high school and y'all not gonna give me no money. Y'all should pay me more for already coming equipped, but that's not the case. They pay you more for getting your high school diploma. Okay. When you come, and whether you're a male or you're a female, or trans, you're gonna be in rooms with other females. And the way that my room was set up was, it was like 2 singular beds and then it was like a bunk bed. So it was four beds in total. So I was bunked with 4 girls. And then, you know, they give you an opportunity to go to the honors dorm, which is like a more nicer dorm than the regular dorm. And I still was with 4 girls, but it was just like all singular beds. Was the honors dorm nicer? No. Y'all will get to know all this stuff once y'all get in there and stuff like that. So I'm just going to get straight to what to bring to Job Corps, okay? Number 1, because I seen this and I felt so bad for the people who did not bring it. Shower shoes. Bring shower shoes. Like, I bring shower shoes because I don't play that. It don't even matter. Like, I run shower shoes because I don't even get in. Ooh. We gotta get in the gym. But I don't even get in my shower without shower shoes. So, think I'm gonna get it. No. If I gotta take a shower somewhere else, no. Bring shower shoes because the showers was kind of dirty. Dirty. It wasn't the cleanest. No. So make sure you bring shower shoes because it's just disgusting. The girls there, like, all of them come from different backgrounds, okay? Some of them have mental illness. Some of them just ghetto and dirty. Some of them just dirty. Some of them not dirty. Some of them are clean. Some of them are angry. It's just like a whole bunch of girls, okay? It's giving juvenile detention. So some of the girls gonna be dirty. If you're not a dirty girl like me, I'm not a dirty girl. You know, bring shower shoes because, no, okay? Another thing is the students are going to be cleaning up around. They go get y'all dorm duties, and y'all have to clean up toilets and showers and vacuum. Y'all have to do all that crazy stuff. What else should you bring? Bring shower shoes. Bring deodorant. Bring what can I say? Why can't I think of the word? It's right there on my tongue. Hold on, let me see if I can see it. Body wash. bring body wash. Because they gonna give y'all some shower shoes. Probably, they didn't even fit. It was literally a one size fit all. Baby, I don't wear no 4 and kids. So, bring your shower shoes. Bring body wash. They're gonna get your body wash, but it's gonna be Suave, whatever that shit called. Broke me out. And once it's gone, it's gone. Okay? So bring you body wash, bring your hair stuff, bring everything that you'll use on a day-to-day basis, bring it with you. When it comes to food, they give you 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. I'm telling y'all, juvenile detention. Okay? They give you 3 meals a day. And how was the food? If you ask me, on Fridays, the food was good. They always did like some fried chicken or something like that. On Fridays, they stuffed up. But Monday through Thursday, and I never stayed on weekends because I always went home. But Monday through Thursday, the breakfast was okay. You know, they served like a lot of eggs and high protein food. And then on lunches, it was always like a weird pasta. And then for dinner, a weird pasta. So the food, if I could rate the food was literally a 4 out of 10. On Fridays, you could probably bump it up to a 7 out of 10. Okay? So what food do I recommend bringing? I recommend you bringing noodles. Noodles. You know how far you could get with noodles? Like, bring in some noodles. Some cup noodles probably would be better because, you know, the dishes. Okay? Bring cup noodles. Bring snacks, hella snacks. If you like sardines, I see people bring sardines. If you like sardines, you can bring sardines. What else did I buy? Chili in a can. Like, it's just like a lot of canned food. Because the only thing you're gonna have to warm and heat up your food is a microwave. Okay. Now let me get into the nitty gritty. Okay. That was just like best in this. Oh, let me tell y'all about the clothes. Okay, before I get. Okay, so there is a dress code. Okay, because it's a dress code wherever you go. All right. So there is a dress code, and the dress code is like no booty shorts, no tops like this. Like this, you can wear this. It's even if it was like this is a bra. Okay, like a sports bra. But even if it was like a tank top with like the T-strap, whatever you call these, you can wear those for the one I went to. So bring you like some clothes, but I would say bring you like 3 or 4 outfits that you would want to wear. Don't bring your good shoes because, baby, look, bring some mediocre, some not your good shoes, but not your terrible shoes, you know, because you want to look nice, you know, but don't bring your good shoes because they're going to get dirty. And the people out there are a little crazy. They might steal your shoes, okay? I'm just saying, like, they knew not to play with me like that, but, you know, you might not be me. So, yeah, I wouldn't say bring your best shoes, but bring some nice shoes because there are some fan boys there, you know. You know the finest boys be delinquents. But we're going to get into that later, okay? But, yeah, you want to look presentable. They do take you out on trips. And if you don't want to eat the lunch food, sometimes they drive y'all and they took us on, like, food trips where we just go and with our own money, we go and we buy food. And then they took us also to like fun activities on like Fridays and on the weekends. If you stay for the weekend, like they took them skating, bowling, to jumping jump, like all that type of stuff. So you could bring you some nice clothes so when you're going out, but when you're in like the area, it's just gonna be mostly chill, laid back. They're gonna give you a uniform that you have to wear on like, you know, kind of like school. You gotta wear it when you go to school and then take it off when you leave, and you can put on whatever. You do have a curfew as well. But you could bring your booty shorts if you want to be fast and you want to be grown girl, you know, do you, but it's just like, you really can't wear it, and they will write you up for it. And with the write-up policy is like 3 write-ups your term. And yeah, okay. Another thing that could get you time is fighting. Like that's an automatic termination. Like you fight one time, they're gonna term you. And a lot of times they be telling you like, oh, I don't even care if they hit you, don't hit them back, or you're still gonna be termed. what I can say, if somebody hit you, you can hit them back. Don't let them lie to you. But where you better not go wrong at is they hit you and then you hit them back and then they fall back in and then you just keep on going at them and it's like you defended yourself and then you start attacking. So that's where you could get turned for defending yourself when you took it too far. So yeah, fighting is automatic term. Getting caught with like weed or any type of drugs is termination. But if you get caught, it depends on how much you get caught with. They will either call the police on you and try to get you locked up. So, you know, those are like the 3 biggest things that could get you terminated. Now, if you skip a class, it depends on how many days you skip class or whatever. That could possibly, you get wrote up for attendance and then 3 write-ups is termination. If you get 3 write-ups in the same category, it's termination, okay? When it comes to the boys and the females, okay, be very selective on who you call your friend and who you partner with. Like I said, at Job Corp, it's a lot of STDs going around, okay? It's just a lot of people who's horny and they don't care who, where, and when. They just wanna. Y'all know what that girl said. That's all they want to do, okay? So be very careful when you're doing that because they know that certain people have, you know, HIV, AIDS. They know that, but they're not gonna tell y'all that. So they're gonna tell y'all that people are walking around here with all type of diseases, but they're not gonna tell you whom. Okay, so just be careful. Wellness give you they give you condoms. I don't know why they give condoms because sex should not be promoted there, but they give you condoms and things like that. But just be very selective, and especially because these dumb boys be talking to that girl, this girl, and you. And them girls be delusional about their man and they be ready to fight, and it's like, we can't even fight, we gonna get terminated. Like, I like him, but I want my trade too. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful because the boys will be lying to her and then the girl trying to fight you, and then now it's like, y'all getting terminated for some BS, okay? And when it comes to the females can be, like I said, with the males and the females, everybody coming from different background. People are coming from every state. I'm talking about New York to LA to Arkansas to Arizona to Chicago to Mississippi to Detroit to, they coming from everywhere. Okay, like I said, you do not have to go to the one that's in your state. So if I decided that I wanted to go to any one, like, I could go, okay? So they come from everywhere, different background, different accents. Some of them have disabilities. So just be careful when you're making friends and when you're associating yourself with certain people, because the girls can be very jealous up there, and the men, they are liars, so don't fall for the okie doke, especially when you're new. Like, they look at you as the new girl, fresh meat. So all the boys will be coming at you, but they got Shazar ready, okay? So just be very, picky when it comes to that. What else should I tell y'all? Okay, best part, trades. When it comes to like trades and stuff like that, like I said, they have lots of trades. You could stay in Job Corp for up to 2 years. So after 2 years, and you gotta go, supposedly. That's what they said. You can stay in there for 2 years, and then after 2 years, you got to pack your bags, right? So let's say, for instance, I did CMA. I got my EKG and phlebotomy as well as my CMA, and I want to stay and get my CNA. I could do that as long as it didn't take me 2 years to get my CMA. Now, some people are going to be there for a long time. And you're going to be looking like, how in the world are you still here? And because they're playing around, they're fucking around, they really don't want to leave because it's free meals. They pay you every 2 weeks, like $40, and everything like that. So they pay you, which is always good. They pay you every 2 weeks, like $40. Then if you're here for a year, I think it goes to like $60 every 2 weeks, whatever. You can stay up to 2 years and get as many trays as you possibly can. Don't let them try to throw you into anything. Do what you want to do. Sometimes they're going to be like, it's a wait list. If it's a wait list, wait. Because you want to do what you want to do, because when you leave, that's what you're going to have to do. Okay? And then they also pay you when you're getting ready to graduate. So if you completed your trade and you decide to go to college, or you decide to go to the military, or you decide to get a job, either way you go, or you decide to go to advanced training, those are the 4 options that you could choose from: military, college, advanced training, or job. And they will pay you for achieving your high school diploma. I think they pay you either way for getting your high school diploma. But with the trade, they pay you for choosing one of those 4 I just mentioned. What else? I'm trying to make sure I get everything down for you. The girls are really weird, y'all. Okay? Listen, when I got there, I'm not gonna lie and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was too good for any of them niggas there. So I didn't even fuck around with them. So I know y'all probably want to hear about, the boys and how they gonna be. Girl, them niggas are bums, basically. And I was a bum too, I guess, because I was there. So it's like I was no different from them, but I don't, 2 bums together, that don't make sense to me. One of us gotta have some money, but that's just me though. But yeah, I can't tell y'all too much about the man because, like I said, I didn't do. No, that's not what I do. And the girls are really weird. Okay. Be aware, because some of them girls don't have nothing to lose, and some of them do not care, and they will drag you into stuff. When I joined my CMA class, okay, they was mad. Y'all see me. Y'all see me. And I ain't even trying to be shady, but y'all see me. Bitches was mad. I can't even say I don't even know why, because they was mad. And they was like throwing shade, trying to make me seem like I'm the problem, making life harder for me and my friend. Okay. The teachers, a lot of them going to be predators. A lot of them are going to be predators. So be careful with that. The teachers, security, the lunch, all of them gonna be predators, okay? Be careful, all right? If you get caught fucking, you can get rolled up too in there too, so yeah. But overall, do I think it's worth it? Yes, Job Corps is fucking worth it if you going in there knowing what you there for and not playing none of them dirty games that they be playing, because some people just need a place to stay. Some people just need a meal. Some people just ghetto and messy, like, and you never know. But if you coming in there with the right mindset and the right reasons, like, okay, look, this is not where I want to be, I don't see myself here, this is not for me, this is just a stepping stone, then you will be able to get everything you need to get done, get everything you need, and you'll be able to get gone. Okay? But if you come in there and you just want to be there, make friends and party and lollygag, then it's going to be harder. You're going to face like a lot of conflict or get it put out because they're really strict up there. And they could be a little lenient. And the people are like very distracted too. So if you show them that you with the shits, they going to show you they with the shits, and y'all going to be with the shits, and y'all going to find out. Fuck around and find out about the shit. So yeah, is Job Corps worth it? I say yes, it's worth it. Come in there and know what you want, know what you're there for, and get it done. The food isn't that great, so I always bring food. Bring your hygiene supplies because theirs are shitty. You know, keep to yourself and you should be good. And that's just my ordeal on Job Corps. I hope you guys gained something from the video. If not nothing, I will be so sad. If you went to Job Corps and you just, you know, looking at videos about Job Corps, drop in the comments some tips that you would give the girls or the guys. And I wish you guys the best of luck if you're thinking about joining Job Corps. It is really a huge stepping stone, especially if you don't have your high school diploma, you don't have your driver's license or any of that, because they supply all of that. So it is a huge stepping stone, and I advise everyone to do it, you know, because everybody is not rich. Everybody don't have good parents and good support. So some people gotta get it on their own. And don't feel ashamed. Don't feel bad. Just come prepared, get in and get out, okay? And that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next talk when I find something else to talk about. I know y'all gonna miss me while I'm gone, but just stay tuned because I'm giving y'all bangers after bangers after bangers, okay? And feel free to ask any questions in the comments because I will answer them. And yeah, bye.